Hey, how's it going? My name is Bennjipie, and Marvel Rivals is the perfect game. Overwatch is dead in the water, and we can finally enjoy a new game that so far has given me a lot of hope. We got streamers playing for 12 hours a minute, people are praising it online, and everyone on my team picked Duelist again. I guess I'll just play Jeff. Jarvis, take us to the next segment. Before we dive deeper into the video, I know this will be probably coming out as the new season launches, so most of what I say is before this update, or the big update. First things first, the roster at launch. I know there's a lot of people that are leaked for coming to the game, but I'm not here to talk about that. What I am here to talk about is the fact that this game put me in my place when it came to thinking, oh, I'll just play Spider-Man because he's my favorite superhero. Wrong. Oh, maybe I should play Thor. He would be cool. Wrong. I'm not saying any of the heroes are bad in this game. They just take a level of skill that I have not achieved yet whatsoever. But don't worry, I can play magic, miss the person I was trying to hit, then blame it on the supports. The designs of all these characters are awesome. The people that voice act for them as well is even better. We have Yuri Lowenthal voicing Spider-Man, Fred Tada, I have no idea how to pronounce his name, voicing the Hulk. Nolan North is voicing Rocket Raccoon. Hopefully he voices Deadpool if he ever comes to the game, you know, nod nod, wink wink. And Troy Baker is voicing Loki. A lot of these actors have voiced these characters before, but they even got things like having Steve Bloom for Wolverine. If you're a COD fan out there, you know some of his finest work.
Hey, player! Drop the chips and get me some ammo!
And to go back a minute, the comic-y art style works really well for this game. It's kind of like pop-out art or whatever you'd call it. I don't know. It's comic book art. It's really the best way to, generally talk about it. I've heard people say that this looks like a mobile game in terms of the gameplay, and I think my only rebuttal to this is every single game that is new looks new. It looks comparable to something else, and in terms of like the UI and the art direction, it can't go any what higher. It can't get much better. I'm glad that this game wasn't given the ultra realistic, super insane graphics that some games are given now. I think for it being about superheroes, and especially the superheroes originally coming from comic books, it works very well. It feels fitting. And due to the way the characters feel, the way they play, and the way everything is displayed on the screen, I don't usually feel super lost in team fights or anything. My favorite character to play, or my main, it's currently good old Bucky, Winter Soldier. And you may ask why that is. It's because you can bring the God's might down on your enemies. Oh, what was that, Adam Warlock? Born again? Well, guess what, bitch? Again!
Again!
Get shit on?
Playtime's over. Again!
Holy fuck! I got put to sleep. Oh my god, that was fucking crazy. But okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. I've gotten all my sexual frustrations out, but I still want some 19 inches of Venom. You can get this as a mod, by the way. It's censored for good reasons. As a comic nerd, my pants are basically filled to the brim when it comes to a lot of my favorite characters being playable and the leaked characters that are coming as well. Like, I'm super excited all around. Iron Fist is able to destroy your backline if you aren't paying attention. Luna Snow slays in her ult, making everyone just deal with it. Wolverine's able to jump in the air like that stupid hunter thing from Left 4 Dead, and every time I hear Iron Man's ultimate, I immediately shit my pants. Why wasn't I getting healed by my support? Oh, right. Jarvis, send a bomb to the other team's house and get me their parents' phone numbers. One major issue I will bring up before we talk about the competitive / rank side of the game is that people believe this game needs role queue. Which, if you don't know what that is, it basically means that anytime you want to play the game, you're going to have to wait your turn to have fun. Overwatch 2 and Overwatch 1 suffered from role queue, and they only added it due to not knowing how to balance their own game. You think I want to deal with this shit again? I think there's two solutions that would work well together. First is having a limit to each class of characters. Then you wouldn't have 5 DPS every game, but granted, if you are dealing with that, just play Jeff. The second thing is that we just need to wait for NetEase to add more strategists and vanguards. Those are supports and tanks. And once we have some sort of equilibrium for the classes, matches will definitely feel much better to play. If you are wondering, role queue makes queue times become longer for classes that people enjoy playing. It's a really terrible system. And I know I said I wouldn't bring up any leaks, and realistically, my favorite support right now is Adam Warlock or Loki. Honestly, a mixture there right now. But I'm still confused as to why Adam Warlock can't fly normally. But it's fully leaked that, Ultron's coming to the game. You probably have seen it at this point if he is in the game, especially for when this video goes out. Now we're going to have people fighting over trying to play support. And all of this would become an issue if you had role queue, because then, there's longer queue times for each role, all that stuff. That's why I don't like it. I hate it. I despise it. Jarvis, Stop me from yapping, please. But anyways, ranked. I have barely played it. I've gotten to gold on, you know, PC and console. Really nothing much there. I have very little to say. One thing I will say is that you should definitely play with a stack or more people. The more people you have, the more of a chance you have of winning, especially if they're really good or just understand games the way that you do. And I kind of do like that you have to start from bronze to work your way up, but at the same time, it would be better balance-wise in the future to make it so that if you've consistently placed gold every single season, then you shouldn't have to start at silver or bronze. You should just immediately start at gold to work your way up from there. But we don't need that. It's whatever. Personally, I don't care to reach up to Grandmaster. I just like the reward for reaching gold. I wanted that Moon Knight skin. My last main talking point I have for Marvel Rivals is the monetization.
Mom, can you give me some money, please? Mom, can you give me some money, please? Stop fucking around!
With free-to-play games, that basically means you are going to suffer in terms of something when it comes to the game. If you fork over, per se, $50, you can actually have a much better experience than someone who spent no money. In my opinion, realistically, this is not the case for Marvel Rivals. I do feel that it's good right now. As of me recording this, you can earn a free skin by completing challenges. Ranked offers a free skin just by hitting gold. You can also complete normal, weekly, daily, and seasonal challenges to earn more of the same in-game currency to buy yourself a skin. There's also stuff that you can get within the battle pass that's free. There are even proficiencies for your character that is all free, and you actually have to just put time into the character to earn it. So if you like playing as the Hulk a lot, you'll be rewarded for the time you put in. Speaking of the Hulk, why isn't there a skin I can buy that has all of his clothes off? I want that over the mods that people are making for like Squirrel Girl and stuff, you fucking nasty Reddit users. Don't look that up. It's fucking gross. There's actually a lot of cool shit over there, though. You can make Winter Soldier look like Travis Scott. That's pretty sick. And also, Jeff the Shark can look like Skibbity Toilet. I'm sorry I had to say that on my channel, but if you like brain rot, there you go. You could also potentially get banned for it, so don't do it. But the Battle Pass is a $5 minimum, at least for Season 0, I guess is what it's called. And since it's one of the shorter seasons, you don't have to spend a lot of money. And you can spend $10, and you get bonus credits, and you actually receive more purple currency, I don't know the name, which I think all around is really good, and that's a lesson that Fortnite might need to take up. I really hate that. And I do think the item shop making it so that most of the skins are around like $20, $15 every time is kind of dumb. But if you grind the game and really want to get a skin for your favorite hero, it's possible to get it for free. You're just gonna have to, you know, waste your life away playing the game. But also, you'll just need to wait a bit. I don't think you're able to buy one for free in Season 0, at least, as of me doing this, because I wasn't able to. I bought my skins. I just bought a couple. The most important thing is that all the characters and any character that releases is free. It's unlocked for everyone. You don't have to play to earn them. You don't have to wait. You get all the characters that are available at the time you play. You don't need to buy the battle pass to earn a character, then come back into your ranked match to win.
Wait, did he go buy it?
If he fucking
did.
did.
If he just bought the battle
There's
pass,
no
bro.
fucking way. He bought it. He bought it. What the?
Yeah, that was a thing. I don't think anyone realizes this. This was a thing in Overwatch. This was terrible. I believe this monetization system they have is going pretty good right now. It's solid, and they could mess it up, but let's hope they don't. I have a few random topics that I wrote down that are good to throw in here in case you're someone who has been playing the game or you are interested in playing the game. First topic, the difference between console and PC lobbies is almost night and day, and because I would say console is the more casual side of the player base, you are going to deal with a lot of people leaving, and I will be back to that in the next topic, but console is mindless. It's fun, but mindless. The aim assist is barely there, and even though all my settings are cranked up to max, you're just never gonna hit a shot. Aim assist doesn't need to be super strong, but it would be nice, especially when you have super small characters and super fast characters like Spider-Man and shit. And I don't think that this would be an issue, especially because ranked is not cross-compatible, so you can't have PC and console, but you can use a controller on PC to play ranked, so keep that in mind, ladies and gents. And I'm glad that for console, you can have specific console lobbies. You don't have to play against everyone. That's perfect. Kind of weird that you can't do it for PC, but it's whatever. But PC lobbies, I've played a good bit of. There's also no cross progression, so I'm spending no money really on my PC account. But in PC lobbies, you see Spider-Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Black Panther constantly because it's just so much easier to use these characters on in comparison to console. Legitimately, that is the only thing. Way easier. I know they're easier. I've used most of them. They're so much more fluid, and it's because you have an entire arm to aim. I'm not getting into that debate, I'm sorry. But other than that, both types of lobbies, and console and PC are fine. I do think that this was made with PC in mind and not console as much, but console needed to be there. So yeah, my next topic is leaving penalties. I don't know what makes devs think it's a good idea, but leaving penalties really belong just for ranked. I think instead of having negative reinforcement of when you leave, you actually are punished for it if you leave too much, I think it should be positive reinforcement where if you stay in matches, it actually benefits you and gives you currency or something like that, or more XP, whatever the hell you can possibly do. They have it right now where if I leave 2 consecutive matches, or I leave a match, play a little bit or like a game or 2, then leave again, you can actually receive a penalty for it. I haven't looked fully into these penalties, but I do think that just having penalties in quick play is really stupid. People want to play your game, and if they have really bad internet, they shouldn't be punished for that. But if they're playing ranked, they should know they're ruining it. They should get banned and all that sort of stuff for the season and whatnot. Regardless, I think no matter what, you're going to have people in a game like this that will throw the match, but apparently when you report people, the devs actually specify who it was that you helped get banned, so that's pretty neat. And another topic is, if everyone's broken, then nobody is. I think that this holds up in super bad lobbies, but if you're a good player, you will realize that there is a handful of characters that are just objectively better in most cases. Some of the reasons why certain characters will seem objectively stronger is because of your team. It's not just you. Your team sucks. Some of the time. I'm not coping for everyone here, but Iron Fist is only really good if your team doesn't understand how to ping and communicate that there's someone in the back line. If people don't communicate, it doesn't work. There's also seasonal bonuses that are making it so that certain characters are even stronger, and I don't like that. Some characters are way too strong. Hawkeye and Hela are snipers, but they're very good. They can like 2-tap you, and I'm saying that knowing that I play as Winter Soldier, and it's because of how strong he is. I do think some characters deserve to have more damage. I also forgot about the team-ups, but that doesn't matter. You can play more of the game and you can learn about it. But I think the thing that's staying permanently is that, you know, you have Venom, and then you have Peter Parker and Penny Parker, where if Venom is there, he becomes an anchor, and I would hope that he still receives some type of benefit, and Penny and Peter actually still receive their boost, or whatever the fuck, the main ability that they get. And another thing to understand is that if a character like Iron Fist is nerfed, then other characters need to also be nerfed, which is why we're probably not going to see many be nerfed and most of them just be buffed. Some of it does require you just getting better on how to counter those heroes, but at the same time, there's a couple that are just way too much when you're solo queuing and you need a team to communicate, because a Spider-Man can legitimately be all over your face. They can be all over your face, just all in your mouth, all in your face, all over the walls. It's nasty. Spider-Man's disgusting. Yeah, there's really not much you can do against it. And another thing that I'm going to bring up that wasn't even put on my list was there is skill-based matchmaking and bots in this game, and I do think that both are necessary in order for this game to function long term, because casuals leave games really quickly, and because it's free, people don't feel inclined to stay, so the best way to keep them playing is by gaslighting them into thinking that they're good. I do think that in the future we should be allowed to turn off skill-based matchmaking and bots, both of which do negatively impact the game for someone who just plays games normally. For someone like myself, I play games all the time. It is very frustrating to lose a bunch of matches, then randomly go against bots, and then go, oh, these are just bots. This isn't fun. I'm bored. I don't want to do this anymore. So hopefully at least bots can be removed, but at the same time, skill-based matchmaking, there's a reason why you have the ranked playlist. Leave it in there. That's all you need to do. Hopefully, if you guys have played or plan on playing, you've enjoyed it or gave it a chance and you didn't enjoy it or whatever. Maybe come back when there's a new update and stuff like that, like the Season 1 update. Things will definitely be changed. I don't know exactly what they'll be, but be, you know, grateful for a game like this. I think it's really good. It's also good competition for Overwatch, because that game is massively dead in the water and deserves to be, because it's a piece of shit. But anyways, thank you to everyone who has been using my code and stuff and, you know, sending me screenshots and all that sort of stuff. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You support me. That's really the best thing for it. You support me. It's awesome. If you do want to support me directly, you can become a member. That's optional. It's like $3 or something. Don't worry about it. And most likely by the time that you see this, I'm going to be streaming pretty much every single day on Twitch and YouTube. We're YouTube right here, Twitch, Bennjipie, just to, you know, check it out, all that stuff, you know. You'll like it. You'll like it. We just chill. And also let me know what you guys thought about this video. It's a bit different. It's not Fortnite. It's Marvel. I know Marvel's been in Fortnite, but I do want to make videos about other games because I am interested in other stuff and I don't want to be stuck just talking about Fortnite. And doing this was pretty fun. So yeah, hope everyone has a great day, night, week, month, whole rest of the year. It really doesn't matter when it is, but I hope that it's great for you. See ya.